Good afternoon, people. Welcome to the Gift of Legacy general update call for the Dream Teams, including Hardstyle, New Beginnings, Hope, and all other lineages that we're working on. Not much to say. It looks like all the bugs has been sorted out concerning the auto join. I managed last night for the first time to finish the silver board and not land on the next on higher board, which is the gold. And then I also managed to get one through, which was already on gold, which I then could choose to join the silver, which I will do then on Monday manually. So looks like all that bugs is sorted out now. That means we're going to start working on the boards. For the people that posted in the Telegram group, there's quite a few boards that's been posted on. The group is called GL Boards to be worked on. Post your boards in there. We do have a list of other boards that we're also going to work on. The people that contributed in the main Dream Vehicle group, I said I will sponsor 2 positions in on a board of my choice. It will not be on the same board, so you will be placed on different boards. I'll go through the list. Christina did make a file where everybody is on. You will receive links from a board. You will register, and I will give the legend. Those boards will work on the same principle as we originally worked the submarine. The legend will eventually get $100 and move to the next bronze board. And then when you cycle through the perpetual, we'll go to silver. There is a few boards, I think 7 of them, where I will give the legend the full $100, where the legend won't assist with the sponsoring. They will go on as normal, but you will be advised which type of board you are on. So everybody that contribute to the GGM project to assist with costs, monthly running costs, will receive 2 profiles that I will sponsor in. Then for the people that is on Hardstyle, New Beginnings, Hope, and the 5 lineages, make sure you keep up to date with the groups that Bernice got and the news that she posts there. She's going to work on those boards with the people that is taking positions. There is a few people from our group or our core group, which I've put on there. I will slowly over time start sponsoring more positions in for them there as well. There's quite a few submarine boards. It is total chaos. The caravans boards are looking bad, but we'll go through them one at a time. There's no rush. We'll get all the boards going again. It looks like there's a few other changes as well, like you can see who's your inviter. That is fine. We still can't change our own details. That will come in the future. And I don't know if the 90-day delete date has been set yet. Is there anybody that know about the 90 days? Did anybody announce something in one of the groups? Are you aware of anything there?
No, Stefan.
Yes, Bernice.
No, I haven't seen anything. Yes.
Okay, yeah, we're still getting mails on 23 days. There is profiles that's been deleted, which I queried before the 30-day period. They will be placed back. Just communicate with support, and if you've got hassles, escalate to me. I'll escalate to the core 5. They're not going to take profiles off if you logged in the last 30 days. If there's a system error, they will fix it. We're not going to stand for profiles that's being deleted where people actually logged in. Right, that is all the news that I've got for now. We will start posting the groups in the main Dream Vehicle group, or the boards in the main Dream Vehicle group that we're working on. If there's assistance needed from the community, then you'll have the option to take profiles on there. Important thing, people, that you need to remember, we can't keep on taking profiles only ourselves. We need people that comes in new, that is new to gifting or new to Gift of Legacy. The challenge we had with people that became negative because of the speed of the boards and boards not moving There's always a reason why boards are not moving. We are wide. There's a huge amount of boards. Doesn't mean it must go slow. Work half the board if need to be. We will get to all the boards eventually, but we do also need new people. It's useless to say to Jocelyn, I want you to take 32 more positions. Some people can only manage 4 or 5 or 3. Some can manage 16. Some can manage more. So we do need people. And with the flow that is going to start happening now, you can go show people that the boards are moving. Don't be shy to talk to people. If you don't talk to people about Gift of Legacy, your board is not going to move. That is as easy as that. Right. Any questions? I'm going to make this a short call. If there's not many questions, then we can get the thing posted and prepare for the next one. The Zoom schedule is posted. There is a group now for Zoom announcements and recordings, but I do post the recordings also in the other groups or the applicable groups. So don't worry that you're going to miss an announcement, but it will be good if you can get yourself into the announcement group. Right, sorry, you've got your hand up.
Yes, Captain, sorry. Sometimes it's difficult to open your mic. Well, my only question now is about submarine boards that we are working, you are working, and I understood something about the group. But did you say that it would be a good idea to get their people from outside GL, or did I hear it correctly?
Yeah, we need new people, sorry. We need new people. We can't keep on taking positions ourselves. I mean, I've got a huge amount of profiles. I've got a lot of charity profiles. I've got a lot of sponsor profiles. Bobby got a huge amount of his own profiles and sponsor profiles and charity profiles. But we do need new people. Gift of Legacy is not going to move forward at a fast speed if there's not new people as well. I worked out the numbers long ago, and it's no secret what I think about the numbers. We need 47.5% new people. That means at least 3 people out of every 8 on the board must be new people. Otherwise, it's not going to sustain itself. We will need new people. 3 out of every 8 at least.
Yeah, sorry. Do you count somebody who is who has been in GL long time but not yet in submarine? Do you count her as a new people?
For that specific lineage, it's a new person, but it's not a new person to Gift of Legacy. So it's good if people is someone, let's say they started on DCP and they don't have any other profiles. It will be good to get them onto the other vehicles as well. Remember, my vision is to get everybody at least one profile on all the lineages that we work on, starting on one side, Hartstall, down to the Eagles. If everybody can have at least one profile on each lineage, then I'll be reasonably satisfied. We do need a bit more. The plan for New Beginnings, for example, is 16 profiles, so we'll have to work towards it. But we also need people who is brand new, people who know nothing about Gift of Legacy, who's maybe been on a gifting platform 4 or 5 years ago, which maybe didn't work out, or for one or other reason came to a standstill. Get those people on board. Start talking to people and people who know nothing about gifting. It sometimes takes me 4 or 5 coffee dates with a person before I can convince them that they are meant to be in a gifting community. But once they catch fire, they run with it. They will easily fill their own boards after that. And the same happened with Kana Foundation. I signed up more than 300 profiles this week on my own lineages where there were gaps. So we took Kana Foundation, got them up to the builder position, and they got their own people in. It's not that difficult to do those things. It's always question of giving the correct details through to people, give it through accurately, and give it through with passion. Let the people show your heart. Let them see that you believe in Gift of Legacy. I've overheard a person at a coffee shop talking to somebody about Gift of Legacy. I heard the word gift of legacy. Really. It was like he was on the way to a funeral. You need that passion in your voice. You need to let the people understand the passion you've got for the system and for people and for helping. That is very important. Does that answer your question, Sari?
Yes, I think so. Thank you so
But
much.
cross the borders, go east to Sweden and west to Norway. And then work south, eat Poland,
That's
Denmark, and the northern parts of Germany.
That's a wonderful idea, because I was actually thinking about my one of my Danish friends said that I should send her him a video and then start talking. Yeah. So we are kind of, Scandinavia is one.
Yeah, Scandinavia is originally one nation. We all know that. 4,000 years ago, all the Scandinavian people were one nation, scattered all between the west coast and the eastern part of, or the western part of Russia. People, it's also important to remember that we're working on other platforms in order to feed Gift of Legacy. For you that's not on Cornelian yet, find out who is on and get a link from them. Bernice is building a lineage for new beginnings with books. I'm building a lineage on my side. I've registered somebody this morning. I assisted. Took me 20 minutes to get the person sorted. 19 levels below me. I don't even see commission for the next year out of that profile. But I registered somebody 19 levels below me to assist my downline. Get them on Cornelian. Cornelian is working. And it's going to work for a long time. We use Cornelian to eventually, a lot of profiles already assist on Gift of Legacy. I'm working mine up. I've got my own profile and one for Dusty. I'm working them up to a situation where I can at least once a day take $100 and load it on a Gift of Legacy board. Again, we're getting to the sponsor positions where I am more than willing to sponsor somebody in. But they must be committed and they must understand the system. I'm not going to sponsor somebody in who's going to sit back and wait for me to get these two in. I will sponsor people in who can build. That is important to remember. Bernice said, yeah, I think it will be a good idea if we start to do presentations for new people. Bernice, we must maybe consider, I'm full, my schedule is full currently. I am not yet healthy enough to do 2 or 3 Zoom calls a day. I barely make it through half a day currently. But it will be a good idea if people can come forward and start doing presentations for new people. There is official presentations, short videos and medium size or medium length videos that you can give people. But still, my belief is to talk to smaller groups. Every third Saturday of the month, I go over to Kana Foundation and they've got 20 or 30 people there together. And I talk to those people. But we can, if you want to start doing presentations for new people specifically, yes, that can be placed on. I'm even willing to place it on my YouTube channel. We make a separate playlist for the new people. So that is a good idea, but we'll have to get people who can present. A lot of people have no idea. I don't want to fall asleep 30 minutes into a Zoom call. I want to be awake. If the Zoom call is an hour long, I want to be awake up to the end. We need to get people with fire in their bums, who's got the same passion that we've got, that understands the system properly, that can actually answer the questions without hiding from the truth. If I ask a question for a presenter and they lie to me because they don't know the answer, I lose complete interest in that project. I was on a Zoom call with 12 people the other day, a few Russians and a few people from other countries. And the first question I asked, where they tried to bypass my question, I said, that's it. You did not answer my question, I'm off the call. I will never join that platform. That's how easy it is. If you cannot answer my question, then I'm not interested. And unfortunately, we had people in the past who was in a presenter position who tried to sugarcoat some answers. Tell the truth. Gift of Legacy is not a Formula One car. It's a slow process. We are wide. It takes time to fill the boards. It's not going to go that fast. If you load somebody now on a submarine board, it's going to take 6 months before we get him onto a silver board, because you must go through the perpetual cycle. So don't lie to people. Don't tell them it's a quick scheme where you can make money on a fast way. Yes, there's gifting platforms that's running at a huge speed, but there's specific strategies and plans behind that. But that will also slow down at one stage, where you then will have to build deep instead of going wide. I'm going to build the eagle boards so that we're going to only work on the one side of the boards for a while. And then eventually we'll go back to the oldest board, or the board that's still open. I'm going to do the same on the submarine, where we're sitting with Seeds of Love. We're going to fill the one side, we're going to fill another side, and we're going to fill it again, split off a third time, and then we'll fill so that they can start filling the other side of the board. That's all part of the planning. Leave that planning for the people that know the numbers. If you think you know numbers better than me, you can gracefully put up your hand and volunteer, and then come sit with me for 2 days, and I will convince you about your stupidity. Sorry, I'm very direct, people. But don't try to teach me things about numbers. Don't try to teach me about numbers. All right. Okay, Bernice, who's going to volunteer? Do you have people in mind for presentations?
Yes, we've got a lovely lady here in Bloemfontein. Her name is Marilee. She's. I think she will definitely will be able, and she's got a passion for Gift of Legacy. And I think, you know what, it's also very important that I can't present because my English sometimes I get stuck. So it's better to get someone who's actually presentable. It's very important to be presentable, and so that people can hear the passion in their voice as well, not to read from a paper. Yeah, so I think
you don't want to read
need
from a paper. You must be able to talk for 45 minutes with the people without papers, without documents. Do you ever see me look down at my documents? Yes, sometimes I've got 6 or 7 agenda points. I will go see which one I'm going to do next, and I'll scratch it out. But you can't do a presentation from a piece of paper. You must be able to speak for 45 minutes from your heart. Bernice, if you need a link for open time, we are allowed to use Lizette Norris's link for a work Zoom link. If you want to arrange that, we can organize a link, and all you do when you post the link, the Zoom link, is to change the name on the top, and then post it so that people can see, and then the subject. Talk to what is her name?
Marilee.
Yeah, speak to her and find out when does she want to do it, and what time. I'll record it, and we'll put it on the YouTube channel in a separate playlist as GL for beginners, or GL for newcomers, or something like that, so that people know this is for new people. This is for brand new people. We can do that. Arrange a time and then let me know, and I'll set up the call for you.
Okay, it's good. Because I think, you know what, we need to go back to the basics. You know what, people joining and seeing your Zooms and all the other Zooms, they are not interested in listening to our strategies and stuff. So I think it will be very good if we start a new presentation for brand new people.
Yeah, who knows nothing about gifting.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay, arrange that and let me know the date so I can arrange a link for you, and then I'll make sure that it gets recorded.
Okay.
Sorry.
GL for Finnish beginners recording. Do you need that kind of? I mean, if you need videos with somebody presenting shortly about the idea, I can do it in Finnish.
Yeah, we can do that. Let me know when you're available. I'll set up a Zoom link, and you go to completely bonkers. I'll record it and we post it. I don't care which language it is. If you can do it in Finnish, if we can get a few people, maybe from Spain, who can volunteer. Spain got a lot of people that is very progressive and understand gifting. They got good hearts. There's a few other European countries which is also in a situation where they're starting to take control back, specifically France. But we don't have many French-speaking people on. I think on all the boards that I've been on, I've met up with only 4 people from France in total. So if you know about any other people that wants to say something, remember, we are not limited. As long as we don't go onto things like Facebook and Instagram and things. YouTube, we're allowed to put our videos on and give updates and presentations. So if you want to do that, arrange a time with me and I'll record it and we'll post it, and then you can send the link out to the people that can understand your beautiful language. Who else is volunteering? Okay. Oh, we are going to put the recording.
Stefan,
Yes.
Captain, sorry if I speak of somebody else who has not opened her mouth yet, but I think Aulin wouldn't mind if I tell that her another language is Turkey. So maybe Aulin is Finnish, but she speaks Turkey, and I think we could maybe make a plan of short Turkish.
Yeah, we can do that. I've got a very, very soft spot for that country. I've got a very soft spot for that country. Speak to her. Aylan, are you willing to do a presentation for us in Turkish?
Hello. Sorry, my this speaker or this headphone is a little bit. I don't hear so well, but I hear something. So presentation about what? Sorry.
Speak to Sari. Sari will contact you and give you the details. We want presentations
Okay.
specifically for people that is new to Gift of Legacy or new to gifting communities.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Good.
possible.
Good, perfect. Sari will arrange, and then we'll set up a Zoom call, record, and post on the groups. If we can get a good Turkish introduction and a good one in Finnish, and then we'll see who else volunteers. There's many languages in Africa. Emma, maybe you can get a presentation together for us specifically for Kenya. Yeah, I know there's a lot of different languages in that region, so we'll have to see what. I don't know what languages. Emma, what languages can you speak? Emma, silence. Okay, we'll sort it out. Is there any questions that I can answer before we go? Anything that you're not sure about?
I want to ask about the new beginning strategy. If you can explain a little bit shortly.
Okay, I'm going to give Bernice a chance to do that. Sorry, ask you how long presentation it should be, and are we using charts scrolling behind it? Sorry, you decide what you want to do, and then we'll see what I can accommodate for you to get a decent presentation going.
Stefan, I
Okay,
think we need. I will have a separate Zoom for new beginnings to explain the the sheet again and the strategy.
Okay.
I will post a Zoom link later on.
Okay. The best will be at this stage, make sure you're in the WhatsApp or the Telegram groups for New Beginnings, and then make contact with Bernice to get details wherever there's a Zoom call that's presented. Bernice will help you. She's running New Beginnings and all the strategy and all the planning behind that whole lineage. If you don't have Bernice's number, Bernice, can you just type your number with the 27 quickly in the chat so Alan can get your number? Oh yes, Sari said she can add Alan to the New Beginnings group. Perfect. Alan, then you can start talking there with Bernice so that she can give you more details. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Anybody else who wants to add anything on? Good. Then we're done for today. Unmute yourself, shout bye. Recording will be up in a few minutes. The other day I struggled for 2 hours to get the recording up, so I'm not even going to give you a time. If it's fast, it's fast. If it doesn't go fast, then I will post it in the necessary groups. Have a good evening, afternoon. Remember the crypto trading call at 2:30, and then the schedule is posted with a few changes in the announcement group. I'm going to on Friday have a call for any other platforms that we are using to assist Gift of Legacy. There's a few new ones that I've been testing at a huge rate, which it looks like two of the four may make the cut. And then if you need any information about the others, all the different main platforms that I am working on is on there. The other things, the older ones, you want more information on the long-term ones and the ones with a low return on investment, shout and I'll advise you which ones to join there. Right, unmute and shout bye. See you next week.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.